You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the heavyweight rematch. Overeem, Stipe Miocic. They fought for the UFC heavyweight title back in 2016. Some people thought Stipe tapped that night, champ.
Overeem is one of them, but he was getting his bell rung whenever he thought that Stipe tapped. But outside of the tap, ignore that. He feels Stipe tapped. But go back to early in the fight when he dropped Stipe. That is what he should be focusing on as he enters this rematch, because if he stays the course, maybe he gets the finish this time instead of just knocking Miocic down.
All right, early round one action here, and somewhat surprising to see the boxer not check these leg kicks, right? He felt like it would be a factor in the fight, and the kickboxer is absolutely having his way early.
It's always one thing to say what you're going to do, but to implement those things, to be able to do it against that guy is very difficult. And to this point, he has not been able to pick up on the leg kick.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class: hands up, chin down.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by the heavyweight Miocic. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. All right, early action here in the heavyweight division, and there's Stipe Miocic finding a home for that pull right hand early.
He does it really well. He baits you into throwing something, and the moment you throw, he slips and he lets the right hand fly. He did it constantly against Francis Ngannou in the first fight. It has become one of his better strikes throughout his UFC career.
So unable to connect on the uppercut.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this fight.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Beautiful body lands right under the elbow.
Try to establish that jab.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Pretty good position here with the single collar in the clinch. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
He's back in the clinch.
All right, so look at that. The cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Nice punch to the head.
Nicely done. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, well, you can still attack the thigh, right? We talk so much about calf kicks, but that's been a pretty effective weapon for him here tonight.
It's a traditional leg kick. Just throwing your hip, bang, whipping it into the thigh. Beautifully done by this fighter. Oh, nice. He was able to block that shot.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, showing no signs of slowing down. 41 total strikes have now found the target for Overeem. Under a minute now to go in the round. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Man, he really does a nice job getting his foot off the canvas to the target, continuing to cause damage to that upper leg.
He does a great job, man. He sets it up. It's not like he's throwing him blind either, John. He throws a jab in front of him. He throws a right hand in front of him. He always tries to hide what his true intentions are. And right now, his intentions are to beat up that thigh. To this point, he has done that.
"20 seconds now remain in the round. Final seconds. Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. Round 2 is next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Well, that strike right there, that pull right hand, as you call it, has really become a trademark of Stipe Miocic on the feet.
Yeah, you got to be very careful how you approach Stipe because he sets you up. He will feint a jab when you return. He pulls and he hits you with the right hand. And right now, his opponent is not picking up on it. Stipe can put you to sleep if you aren't careful in the way that you approach him.
Checks that leg kick. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
You got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Effective jab there by Overeem. Yes. Well, not much setup behind it. The right hook misses. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Yes, the single collar tie now. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, beautiful handiwork there from Stipe Miocic. His head coach, Marcus Marinelli, really feels like during this training camp, Stipe took his boxing to the next level. Slip that one. Oh, collar tie. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
He's back in the clinch. This is what he does now.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now is time to start being on high alert.
Pretty good connection there, yeah. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecard. Oh! Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Overeem's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Overeem swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Ooh, that uppercut landed for him.
Oh, he hurt him again!
Oh! Beautiful diving strike. Overeem's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it shows in that defense.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. He's going after that cut over and over again, and every time he lands, the cut gets worse.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Under a minute to go. The Reem gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Well,
there it is again. Look at that.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Overeem's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Finds his range with the jab.
Gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Overeem gets lit up by that straight punch.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Daniel.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
Beautiful kick to the body. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. It's a very evenly matched fight.
Takedown defense is there. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Oh, nice body shot.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Overeem's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Slips the punch nicely there. Nice shot on the feet.
Oh, he's wobbling now.
Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, we set it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stipe Miocic.
All right, the future UFC Hall of...
See the crowd want more. Entertainer, yes, more. Entertainer, that costs more. I want more.